Oh yes, I dey salute all the country people dem. Today, the number 12 day inside the month of February 2021. We una countryman dey come live for talk with country people dem. So I title this message say the confession time don reach. Yes, all those evil dem wey dis terrorists dem dey commit the time don reach wey una no forget say before Ivan Bowen die, e bin make some statement say some of the people dem for diaspora go start waka empty last month and go start craze, no talk, if you no repent before you wan do one compromise. So the time don reach for the confession time. So as you join our countryman, press your share button. But before we start, we will play our beautiful Kunkum anthem. Don't fit end our Cameroon national anthem. You know, say I like that our Kunkum anthem because we to get our anthem. That anthem be chuku for Ambazonian terrorism. So as you join me today, press your share button.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa. You shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Oh yes, thank you very much. The Most High God tonight will be our guide and protection. Well, today, as I tell you now, I titled the message say the confession time. Thank God for the confess. All those evil that they commit put them for Cameroon government, their head, put them people their head, the lie. Now, not forget say this, so wait to push people there for the confess today now because of the black leg, their hard work, their influence, their power make am people confess all their sins that they confess and today. So I thank una very much when I join a person and share button. I guess some one video way he come off for one of my brother them will be there to fight together because any Ama boy is my brother. So minus that one from the same fraternity ribbons. So he make a video and I want to use that video. Now not say the talk of dialogue. Now the time we receive dialogue and dialogue. So he don't make a video. Me now, you know say the dialogue no, no na all time will talk you green. No. If you talk your part, I talk my own part. Maybe I deny your own part, will bring some ideas and we'll get one reasoning. Now I will play this video, then I will talk some more. For make I make one contribute not before I go for the message proper. So na press on a share button. Oh yes. Me I go for the video. Most of them don't see the video where come on for Patrick Fevin, where now the one of the Amber board of Bamuso subdivision. When I hear from the own word, then we will talk. Press on a share button.
Good afternoon. Any person will watch me.
Now the face that no, I don't say now. I'll put that for my mic so that Mona get your voice very well.
My name is Patrick Fervey. If you call me Paddy. I just make the video for make some of my brothers when they know see. My mind don't change. We talk about the Anglophone crisis. I was a fighter too. Besides, I'll be the new appointed colonel for Bamuso under the command of Commander Badshop. I was appointed as a colonel alongside General Actor.
Now you see the face now.
Yes, we fight. Yes, we don't fight. Because particularly me, I don't fight again. The reason why I fight again, I say, the fight need to go the direction where we think say it go go. Don't be say only find them easily. But you need to go the direction where we think say it go go. I beg all my brothers who they dey for bush. Say, make the whole land tight. They don't throw. And I beg my brothers and way they don't go for TTR center, make them to the whole land tight. Because one, the government don't even look into the matter. That one be very bad. Because something we do be for 4 years now. If the government was as good as anything, if the photo at least do some things and all the things that they don't do according to them, say they create the disarmament center, the decentralization, all those things. I don't say I'm very relevant. Why they don't think about federation? Federation for really be a very good idea.
That person I share
Federation for really make sense. But I want to make my own brothers and them to say I'm no more a fighter. But I know ever and ever hand myself for the government, the La Republic government. I get dual nationality.
You get two nationalities.
Cameroonian and a Nigerian. My mom is from Nigeria, my father is from Bamto. So if that side no give, why I have to find way from my mommy's side, and I'll be happily with the small help of my family for a year. I don't open my own bed king shop. So I'll be bed king agent now. If you see I'm all over my body, bed king agent now. I find this quiet place to make this video. To test my brothers and say, must make them for one place. If Cameroon no fine, if you still make me fine. Or if we come together, make me fine. The solution will be for fight.
I like their word, not be for fight.
If they cheat we as Anglophones, the best solution will be for fight. That's what I don't realize. Get other ways to solve issues. And I beg on the international bodies, the United Nations, AU, made intervene for the matter. The matter don't take plenty life. I don't watch people they die from my front when I the battlefield. At the time, particularly Naseri Clovis. But I still beg you for one thing. You don't decide for no fight, you don't decide for surrender. You don't get for be against your brother, they still want to fight.
Okay, good.
I know they're against Amba fighters. I know they're against La Republic. All I wish, I say, make it stop. Make the country be as it is. Make it change. May not be as it is, sorry. Make it change.
Okay, well, I thank you very much, my country people. Them, now don't watch that one of my brother or one of my colleagues in those days back. We call it days back because I be one of them. That's a bitter truth. Nothing can change the fact. And moreover, they are my brothers. Nothing can change the fact. But I like this, my brother. He don't make a video. He appreciate. He tell me, say, me, I don't need to fight my brothers. First of all, I want to make a very clear, make everybody understand. I need to fight no man. I want to cut you one example then. If we want to fight Amber way for bush, you know, for survive. Me, I tell you something. He in Nigeria, very good. And they threaten me. He be threatening me. He know it at the top. That why I give up. I come. Me at particular, I need to get plan for nobody. I never ever wish for do activism. I never ever think for go after anybody will be there for bush. That is a bitter truth. I be know their family. I know play the day. I know everything about them. But I not ever leak no information. The way I give up. I should not be quiet. Now only them they take their phone, they call me, they threaten me, tell me say they go kill me, they go kill my brother, they go kill my papa, they go kill my this, they go kill my this, me did that, they go kill me, they go do this. I ask them to see my brother, then this thing they so be enter and I will say so might be signs on contract. I be signs on agreements on person. It make them very clear. Say wait, not be na the part that will be the goal. We be get a program for fight for change, but this thing will take different dimension. It tells you for diaspora the full week. But when Abisan say, take example, you do one go Yaoundé, motor return the go in Abuya. I mean the go in Nakumba. How you go do for that kind of motor? When one come here when the motor, the carry go on a different, you jump down for the motor now, you find a road now. Because the motor they go for the level, they go again. So I be decide me, I drop me, I feel my free. But they decide for the call my life, threaten my life, do all kind of things. With me, I don't ever call no man threatening. That is a bitter truth. No one else combat and they don't give up, they don't ever threaten any other boy for bush or threaten the family. No one for the I never ever do it. But them they be every day for the call me, they threaten me. Up to the extent they send people from my bank more than how many times. Say me they finish with me. Say they will see how many work for boy feel free. It was not easy. They first sent two peripheral for me to end my life. They I see power overpower them. I meet up them too. I give them advice. I don't make the one clear, black and white. Checkpoint. I meet up them for day. They be smart past them. I tell them, say, Petit, I don't want to take on a life. I'm interested in that for day. But my brother them. But they not push me for the world. This fight will be signed no agreement. No legal document. No money will pay me. It's my life. But I look at the goal, the level supposed to go again. I drop down. It don't mean saying a force. I tell me they go back, they go talk to people, they send them. The periphery, they go back. We have done a different strategy, the wise. And not ever and ever. All to the SSO, I don't want feel free, no way. I don't want come out every day I call for my phone way. I never start do activism. Right for Nigeria, they call me, they threaten me, they tell me I don't want to kill me for Mexican house for Nigeria. I get all the records on my phone. And they talk with evidence. Poison, they plenty. I look and say, well, my brother, this thing don't on at the level. I saw him bomb. If at the level that I want to do, no problem. They all will fight the fight. Yes. Since when you threaten me, the main noise, you feel kill, if you do me this, me and you will not overload one. That very evil road one, me have to do that every 1 million times. I decide okay, bomb. Since I don't be for that level, maybe to take the part. That is why I decide to protect, fight back. And I don't make the point very clear and openly for everybody. Say, if you take it personal, take it personal. I be tell them, say, you feel say if you compromise any person related to me, I dey pay transport from Boya to my village. I go end your family, then I come back, I carry my amnesty. Savannah, the devil joke. I never ever fight no man. I want to cut to one example. If true, they fool na so one fight now, they give information, but they take una. Ask yourself, so I take Seko Ayoktabe. Seko Ayoktabe where talk say he be president for Ambazonia. First they take it inside Nigeria, the cockroach. Then who be you when they listen to me in Nigeria? When no man don't even know you. If you say don't talk with kind diplomat then for Europe, kind United Nations, 4 years ago, diplomat, they want to never move for prison. Why never can move for prison? She say na scam. My brothers, that is why I decide when I be no more, they swear. So they no fit ever leave me and leave. Because I know plenty. But they fight them for bush, they know very well. So they call fight at them for ground. Me at the shoe, they no fine. I lay my life. I fight. Battlefield the bin, only way to the all man they run. They know very well that they talk. No be small suffer. And they be take 5 francs. All kind of battle, they come up, they go right. They know what they talk. I be support the slave. But I can't realize this thing nonsense. I give up. But I know say violence no fit ever stop. Violence no fit ever solve problem. That is why I drop down. And I look and say, okay, soon as they fight me, no problem. I decide to look myself around. I say, what I fit do for help them? Even though they be threatening me, they do kind thing, I don't ever decide to fight no man. But I decide to put my face out there to save the others. Oh yes, and before one goes to do activism, I tell them say that they push me for the world. When I push me over, they no go like what will happen. And I don't want to tell one openly for any boy where they did the accent at Boya, whatsoever, any play where you listen on. If any amber boy threaten you for phone, just take your number, record the number, just investigate your family. If he try wipe your own, I swear to God that the game that way they no man no open for the thing. No man. No get move other body, no man. My brother Patrick, I appreciate. And I want to make people know say if me, Clovis, I be there after una dey Nigeria now. Me, I don't be in Nigeria. I never end only for Oron. I never be check about the end of Oron account. I don't go right for Bayelsa State. Right for Owerri, for Imoland. Tonton for the enter Port Harcourt. Calabar. What you want to know? What you want to enter? I know all that hope. How na the Bible that I know. How na the Bible I know. Who the you na God I know. Who when I take hotel she me I know. How the second hotel she dey me I know. Everything about I know. Turn na the chop I know. Turn na the woke up I know. Turn na the sleep I know. Then maybe I ask you. If you say pass me for pay transport. If I be say one fight now, pay transport enter Nigeria wipe all now. I did for you. I get connection Nigeria. I get hardened criminal them. Yes, militant them. This militant the water. Most of them I get their number. Talk with the deal. They give all thing them. We dey together. Most of the Curtis guys they about top men them I get their number. It takes me nothing to just call them. We should know what to say. Why me this person? And second, they finish with you. But I may be there after that one. But I want to see the difference. We will not fight now. Right from Nigeria to ground zero, we never ever fight now. Because one fight none of them no go ever leave. That is the bitter truth. Una ask yourself this question, say no. If it true, we don't give up. We want to enemy. We want fight back for now. Also, you will hide. Your family too, when they go kidnap you, or I mean, that would know am, or if you touch am tomorrow. Ask yourself all those questions then. Say, first you will be. But I don't ever think I'm a country people then. I decide. Say, anyhow, since you don't be that level, maybe I turn away around. I say, okay, may I save them. I start put my face out there. I say, since the level don't be that kind of way, when I make I don't feel free, I don't feel job. I don't want your phone, the ring, I want pick. But if I will kill you, I will do you this to your family, I will do this. Man, I say, man, how do you think don't be for the kind of level so no, master? I said, don't be that kind of level when I be making noise every day. I said, no, no problem. No. Since no one wage that war with Clovis, that what I make every day. I swear to God, I repeat them. Any man with me born fine, we want to take this thing to personal issue. No. Me, I be prepared for the person. At the start for your own family to wipe them down. I come back and get my amnesty. And I swear to God. This is a be Clovis. You no carry me play. Look me fine, no carry me play. I know the after no man. I need to fight now. Any Ambazonia be ever know where to happen, me know from today. I no ever fight against person. But they threaten me, they plot for go kill me for Mexico house. They struggle always poison. That's from the fit talk. But if me I will be an enemy for them, I can say that word of Ambazonia, they always surrender. He appreciate me because wait, after all, I look how they threaten me. Now they say he thank me, but nothing understand why. Because they threaten me, but I no vex. I turn around and save all the other body I like them. The inside Ambazonia solution, no fight. Neither the conference, he no can fight. Because of who? Me. Because of my input and the country people. It no fit. Because I tell them hopefully say, any man come for ground, me I'll find it. But if you want to see their life, I'll help you. All they want to become more Nigeria, calm them. Also like they did ask that they live their life, they go back for village, go enjoy. Because of who? Me. If I will be their enemy, they will surrender. They will fear no. But when we, the ex-combatant, will never ever fight no man. They want to make it very clear for una say, we will not be after una. We did have to save una life. Ask yourself, say, no, which days on ex-combatant did they ask that don't take phone, call you for bush threatening you? He never ever. Highest ways on ex-combatant you ever do for call you, my brother, you did check na half of the thing, now all that. You did check na half of the thing, now all that. There is amnesty. Government don't give amnesty. I decide for use my own for the better way I use them. Because all of what they do the same. Even inside the fight, maybe at the same level. People they be some kind of level they be know much. That is why if we read some Amber boy, we don't know what's in the past, how the Bible don't know. But when I know very well inside the game, all win and prove. But I know I never fight no man. My brother, me, I never fight no man. And Amber boy no be my enemy. I make and clear Muna here very well. Amber boy no be my enemy. You know my enemy? Now Ambazonian terrorists with diaspora and any man the benefit for this team. When they talk people that farm them, they do things that my enemy. I need the beg some man. Oh yes, they don't threaten me tire. So now the time for me now to fight back. I never ever think for fight some man. I never ever did what I do. I not ever bargain for Cameroon government for 1 minute. Tell me they pay me. I not ever sign agreement. Say me they pay me. They way I don't come out for budget. Call me. I talk. I get the up to now for my phone. I talk say no. They show say the amnesty in the reality. They tell me say yes. Petit frère. I inquire. I say okay, no problem. I go drop. Make peace reign. Yes. I go say. I told say I go drop. Make peace reign. I said, me, I go drop, make peace rain. As I drop, I come, I do all that I need my amnesty. I need to send about government may give me some job or give me anything. They never promise me anything, but they promise me say, if you drop and everyone will come off for you no go touch no man, will not be free amnesty, they will forgive you for anything, not get a good life. The understand that be the vex, the government know very well good amnesty. That was the amnesty we take up. And I get the amnesty. And I assure any person, say if you leave this thing, you get amnesty. Cameroon, if you begin a negotiation, so they will give you heaven and earth, it concern you. That is why I tell any Amber boy, say no, me man no fool you, so you sorry that will give you money. Now lie. I tell you, that's what they lie beat. Me no man no fool you. Put them for your head. The only thing with me, I think guarantee you, as a me, I should not look you. No man no go touch your flesh. No military man no go scratch you. No human being no go touch you. You get the amnesty, like me, like everybody. So they did hundreds of them. So that is the reality. So I thank them, my brother, and otherwise, you know if you can't fight again. Now, even in Nigeria, he didn't make that video. Now, my brother, I appreciate you. Even when I say I go like my friend on Facebook, they there and they watch me. I tell say, boy, I thank you, I appreciate you for everything you do. So I thank you very much as on a person I share about it. So I want to enlighten so much to them, my brother, for tell say we know the after no man. I like the attitude, violent, that is soft, nothing. So you know if how yourself because you get dual nationality. You did Cameroon. If you have Cameroonian, have Nigeria. That's not what can be talking about. There are Nigeria inside the fight. Neither me talking. Neither that. So when I see the reality what it happen. Normal okay now you talk say if you have Cameroon, have Nigeria. Check person where you know get half Cameroon, no get half Nigeria. Like me, I be full Cameroon, I don't get half Nigeria, I don't get half Cameroon. I go outside. Now my country, I need to take my amnesty free, my free. That's the bitter truth. And I want to tell all of Nigeria, say Nigeria not be safe. I can say the things that go Ayota for side. Nigeria, it be you, it be president. 4 years, he may can come up. They don't talk kind diploma. For the day, why one back and move for the prison? All those things that are brought in a scam. I love when I plenty when I still alive on my own. When I can't enjoy, look when I own picking or open, enjoy them. Enjoy a woman them back. You did die so you think that check yourself, my brother. Then. When I drop the thing, at times also you advise and say violence stuff nothing. You know they fight you again. Now your own point of view, any man get a point of view. But I tell you, my brother, if you see and say no one surrender you, pack that gun, run go you Nigeria. But no say you go Nigeria, you no go ever come back to Cameroon. That's the bitter truth. You will get your amnesty. If you see go for go rest, one come back, say nah, retreat, you come back. That's the bitter truth. So if you say no one come, pack your thing then, leave that bush, run go you Nigeria, go save your life. Now ultimately I tell you, I don't get me problem. That is it. As far as you hold that gun for that bush, me I'll go after you. Oh yes, yeah, fine. Because I don't push me for the wall. Now don't fight me. As if someone say I go call your papa, call your mommy. Look am. You see that thing? Yeah, fine. I don't need for hearing myself. When I want to tell you for ground now, I say now right now for Yaoundé the day, boya, me at the final. I swear to God to Bible, I swear to God, my mama, I swear to God. Some bo, the pigs, when I pick up another street. When all will do that game, all will do that thing, no. No, not getting no man. All will do that evil, na bitter thing with it. Oh, una no fine. So the worst thing, and I want to give them the advice for all Amber fighters in the bush. Might digress more. Una keep all una option them open. Listen and listen good. Keep all the option them open. Keep the DDR for surrender for government open. Keep the road for going to Nigeria open. Maybe I tell you very well. Keep the open and we have people them around you open because you know why? Amber they kill Amber. Amber don't come. Who kill Divine? Who kill Poker Messiah? Who kill Godfather? Who kill Ibomba? Now Amber. Amber no come after you know me say your day never break. You go do something to go find you. You know not tomorrow. Keep all your options open. No get problem with your brother. You don't surrender because tomorrow a bat you don't come for side. Ask yourself say now the bat for you come for side. You go come say Clovis don't bow do her. You save your life. So Amber boys them when are listening and listening good. Maybe man not send you. You go put your hand for play with regret them. Keep all the options open. You don't know tomorrow. That's my advice for all now. Keep all the options open. The diaspora they find they already get 2 options for the diaspora. Most of them they get one nationality. They don't seek asylum, they don't give them paper, they fit them to the rest of their life. They die for the they will have Cameroonian, have that side. They fit decide to remain for that side, they'll never come back. Then you go for side. Then I say waiting, keep your option open. That is an advice. I thank you very much. So me I digress again for this small point before I go to the message proper. Wait to wait, have of a bad go away. Some people they see some picture they born and they cry, they holler, they do this. I want just enlighten some people, very important. And before I go for the message. Now, this thing that hide happen make me tell the bitter truth and more than not the reality which we did. That attack first of all, no be military carry out. Yes, that's the bitter truth. No be the military carry out. Now the boys they carry out. You know why? I'll tell you the reason why. When they carry such attack, they do something where they think put them out there. It go show sympathy. It go show some. It go say it go think with your idea. What it go happen now? Activists for diaspora will take that picture. They can't say, hey, you say, Cameroon government, they do one. Cameroon government, they do one. Because you know why? The one make you, when they listen to me now, may you donate your money, you give them for them, make the chop. They will tell you, say, wait, if you look at very well from today, I talk to you, start seeing the start for video. They will tell you, say, wait, if you see them, our boys, they need more guns. People like the public, they need more bullets. They need to buy things there. They need to do things there. They kill our people. We need to fight. We need to fight. Now they say, push I want ask you, Papa, Mommy. They gun the one buy and the one give now that gun. Now Amber boy. That Amber boy no get fight. He no get right for get future. He no get right for feel free. He no get family. Nobody that might pick into that. The one give the gun for the Amber boy. Wait to go after the Amber boy to go kunkumaisi. He go start money to go kunkumaisi. Now I want to ask you waiting. You contribute the money now for waiting. The money you contribute and reach for down here. That's why I say Amber boy must kidnap for survive. Amber boy must kidnap for survive. That's the reality. You know why they kidnap? Because of say the money reach for ground here. When I don't watch many old Jordan boys say they confess them. They must kidnap for survive. They only fool them. So now when they do other things, they now They go come put am for media, talk kind talk. No, not forget they be born Kobo hospital. They can make kind video them. Say na army born when na we the armor boy go born. That's the bitter truth. We dress on uniform attire. We go to that actual men, they don't know say na we. So automatically, when the people they be die for hospital, people they born for hospital, they use it as propaganda. Say na Cameroon government. We dey be na Cameroon government. Na Sawana divine. So una dey see wetin wey e dey happen. These very people dem, they dey do this evil. They know say you know wetin happen dem, you know how they succeed. You know say Cameroon government be very very weak in communication. When they do am, una take example now. If the black leg no go dey today for this fight, look that video happen for Batibo. You know wetin for happen? They for use that very video, full plenty pikin dem send am for bush. Full plenty mommy dem make dem look their country some way. But today black leg dey for their back. E no fit hold water. The day for debunk that lie for tell them see put together, see that don't do am. Una fit see the difference. Say because of say wetin the government okay, e don happen. Cameroon government no report am. No one. You go see na fake journalism dey talk rubbish, write rubbish, talk nonsense because of the benefit. But Cameroon government as e wait for communication don shit on them quiet. You no fit know wetin to do. That's a bitter truth because there are most people inside the government they should not position, they chop money for them. They be incompetent for their job. Those are what they're supposed to do for educate the population. But what are they doing? Nothing. So they tell them to take an advantage for use and intoxicate the population. That is why I make everybody make understand say one. Now we start this thing. If you look what will happen for any community, I watched for one man, he talk say when Cameroon government military they go for battlefield with Amber, may you know should make go cash Amber of hand. So on top of the day when they talk, I don't know what to talk. If it me, Clovis, I will be the military man, the minister of defense. You know what I will do you? I no go hurry. I will just investigate you, play where you dey. I catch you, I put you inside military. I give you Machiko by force. I give you Gila, I give you AK-47. Then I carry you go for play with Amber the day. They may attack, may they launch attack. But they start shoot out, say go catch your hand. Go catch you with your hand. Una head don't burst for inside. Man, the whole gun for kill you. AK-47 loaded. It be well armed for meter with you shoot and throw on ground. I will ask that arming where they go stand. No be a human being. I want to ask ourselves, person hold gun for kill you. Then you expect waiting, you must defend yourself. And maybe I tell you the bitter truth. I swear to God, as faith is fact. Cameroon military never ever enter for any place that open fire where Amber no attack. That one a fat lie. Maybe I tell you very well, I know very well. When they start that thing, now we. How it start, me I tell you. I'm if you enter some village now, you will see Amber Boro bend for corner, one my corner house, he put gun. Pow! Pow! To tell us you don't catch my man for your hand. You expect that man do how? Okay, no, so you to be protected now. It will open fire. Go, 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 go. Straight bullet go pa. Fiao. You want look am. Three mommy they don't sleep. Small people they don't fall because of who cause am. If army enter for any community, they don't hear one gunshot, they don't attack them. Army no go ever shoot. That's a bitter truth. They no go ever shoot. But when they attack them, they start shoot. They do them to defend themselves as human being there. Una hold that gun and say, wait, una be well armed, so una want stand the military. That is the reason for you to hold that gun for your hand. You don't have to fight military drop and down, and the population they support them. The village and they should not any place where see Amber for inside, they support them. Me, I turn at all for struggle to happen. From my own side, they will contribute plenty every week, every month. They give me more to chop, contribute money. So tell the hungry for the go chop fowl for free. They give them. Say our boys, but you know they cry. So say, oh, Ayok Tabe, na person will declare war for we. That is stand up, say declare Ambazonia a country. That day it means say, wait, we don't get army, we don't get all things to stand Cameroon government. That one now war against the people when you put nothing on ground. Today, the military go out to protect the people. The armor body open fire. I'm not sure that video happen for Kona Moyuka here. I mean, Boya, that's happen. That's what the thing did. Who know this thing there? Even or the talk about people around they know very well. That way army for a condo, they can go do exchange for that low meal. Una know what it happen. Or the block road na lie. Or the block road now they start with them. The one can run block all thing. Until Almawan car can move that car for up. They go shoot for up. Go. We see what else we go. Just fight more go. As we to be stupid, angry, we just go for air. As a one Almawan bend down for move that car for the for the now power for your skin. Sometimes go sleep for day. Or sometimes they will catch you. You expect some man equally they must retaliate. And when they shoot guns, so that's when they happen. So they take people there. So waiting that's waiting, my brother, they will not stand the military, will not get the capability to stand the military. More gonna drop this thing and save the life of that people. No matter how I make propaganda, no will ever put no one picking for bush. Again, because waiting the black leg they out there. Because people don't know how Amba be evil. That is why man will partake. Even the Amba body for DDR, you tell them they put their face out, they no fit. You know why? Because they say Amba na ballon na disgrace. It's a shameful thing for them. Oh yes, even as so if you see that every day, just go and if I talk a lie, just go for any ex-combatant. Those who are taking some picture, you know, broke your phone and change my name. They will surely beat you for that trial. They will surely kill you beating. Oh yes. So you see people like us, it take a lot of challenge for us to put our face out there for save the others. We don't care what will happen. Oh yes. That is the bitter truth, Mona know. So, my people, the time don't reach for we to stop that rubbish. I want to ask you now, 2002, 3, 90 something, you don't ever hear say fire cash money house they bomb people's house. Who cause am? Na Amber. What if we do am to stop the Amber of free? Because those guys are out there for do anything to prove out their point. And they only make them up. I want to tell you one for out there for all the activists there for the hard they make them up. Forget country, no na for Facebook, no na for media, na for come on ground. If you know say you love Ambazonia very well, come for ground. No na for Facebook. That's why make our Facebook no get no use. That time don't call and kill people. No get no use. Father don't finish all. No man no dey again. And this one that advert for the Amber Boys, listen, man, tell me something. If any man for diaspora or even inside the Cameroon is saying you political gains, tell us say, sir, you fit send your own pikin when you born am make e can carry the gun let me just ask that question hear wetin go tell say if you send your own pikin make e can meet up go down here too hear how e go react for you e no fit green you know why e know the implication because e know say na very bad thing e don look you like stupid man and frustrated human being for use you for score a political view a political ambition wetin wey you want am e no care when I finish off for ground. My brother them, una liberate una self for this for this barbaric act, for this shackle of violence, and purchase a good future. They no fit green their own picking can do am. Their picking they go the finest school, they live the finest life, drive in cars, get everything, but they send you where you go. They no fit send their own picking. My brother, they think very well. Ask yourself a question. You get a right to live a good life. Don't look yourself. You feel be a good person. You feel enjoy. You feel live a good life. It's an advice. So I thank una over digress. Might just go for the point very, very clear. For this video, we come up for the so-called terrorist Ebenezer Akwanga. Una not forget when me I be talk, they be tell me say they don't pay me, they don't give me millions, they don't give me kind thing. Una go here for Ebenezer Akwanga and more. Oh wait, I don't talk am. For past 1 year to the other Ebenezer Akwanga don't repeat am today. Una hear am. Una just hear. They tell the Greece for confession, for the confess. Una hear. Una just I don't even need for talk. Someone just play una hear.
It is deplorable. It is unacceptable what some of you people are doing. The number of our young men and women who have slaughtered on the ground. The number. Before Divine died,
Divine had
21 wives. Divine. Divine. 21. People's children. He shot some boys on the legs, took their girlfriends, put them in 21. Divine. I have all the people he killed, the women he lined them and shot them that they should give their witchcraft to him. The men he lined, he killed until he was remaining one man who said, okay, I'll give you my witchcraft. That was the one man that Divine saved. He needed that witchcraft so that I can go around killing people.
The Ebenezer Akwanga right talking, you know what it means? That's why I put us on get very well.
Divine doing that. It wasn't a republic. He wanted power to dominate and kill people. There is the other way around Jian, because he said Ekeko. He disarmed all the other fighters around Jian area. Why? Because he wanted to continue to make resources. He's making resources because he sees himself as partly Ambazonia, partly Nigerian. He is not fully committed to it. I now understand why the Americans will say, if you are not born here, you cannot become the leader of the country. These are the type of things. And then you guys don't care. As long as there is somebody who can sow enough savagery on the ground, he kill young girls, cut their necks because they dance with their buttocks. Because no people have suffered in this struggle like the women. The old ones, Mami Afi, the younger ones, we raped them, we killed them, we do all types of things to them. And then we come online, we justify it. When you do this justification, do you have a kid? You say, oh, they are black legs. Where are your evidence? I remember some of them even told me that, oh, chairman, we don't have a prison for these people. You don't have a prison. Yes, you're right. It is folly, stupidity. That is why we cannot hold anybody and tell the Republic that, and tell the international community of the Red Cross that we are holding 5 Republic soldiers. We want you to release Tassan Wife, Ayok Julius Tabe, Cornelius Pinga, Martin Ekelenge, and this. Then we release them. Because we don't have an idea. We don't have an idea on how liberation struggles are fought. You don't know that you can exchange prisoners. You will catch your own brother, you say because he is Jew. You want to show how atrocious you are. You killed him, remove his intestines, you remove body part from him. Then after the war, you go see, you will be able to look at his family. In Sierra Leone, with Fode Sanko, it didn't work. I used to talk about long sleeve, short sleeve. You go to Sierra Leone, you have so many handicapped people. Most of you don't. Mothers in the villages, even where they are burying their dead, drink. How cheap some of you have become. General Ivo should be frowning and mourning. All those great patriots, Fiango and the others, should be looking at such persons with awe and disdain. It is distasteful, to see soldiers falling because they are harassing the population. You people haven't got brains or what? The other day I said I imposed a foreign direct tax on all foreign businesses. People are going around tormenting mothers in the villages, even where they are burying their dead. What is sacrilege? What is sacrilege to the customs and tradition that will hold dear? What has become of some of you? What has really become of some of you? Who are you? What are you fighting for? Good. Join La Republic Army and become a tormentor.
My Jolly Vasoya, I thank you very much. When I don't get Ebenezer Akwanga, the foolish pa, I want to ask Ebenezer something. I don't get you very well now. He talk divine get more than 21 wife. Get them. The money they kidnap was so bad, divine she don't chop on the marry na woman the big kind house. Now fight that. We want me to remain inside. They enjoy their selfly good life. Fight that they don't get every one girl. You get one for chop. Man get 21 woman. Sleep with them kind, born kind picking. Do them anyhow. See a woman where you like I shoot your foot. He take the woman. The one make no issue keeping it with you. The one that be telling us say divine put mommy there, so move all their head them. Now facing a play. I be telling the simple truth. I tell me say Clovis, they don't pay you, they don't do this. Now the business come to that. Una terrorists of Ambazonia don't like truth. The secret for Ambazonia for talk the truth. You disgrace them. That's a bitter thing. Now in that talk how a divine be do them, all atrocity where they commit them. But tell them they be do they keep on who? La Republique. Na lie. Una they see how all these things they come here. They say the confession time don't reach. I remember that I talk for my tongue. When they talk say, oh, na for diaspora, they una set confession because they die for gang here. Maybe I tell una something. If una not change, una not change. Una start crazy more, una start confess one after una start work out, una draw, una picking them, flow, una picking them. And then this the time don't reach. The confession time. Then the thing that they do the evil. I but talk as well, they kidnap, do kind thing. Even when Mawa bury die body, they will tell you say pay money. But when people be complain, they be deny. But today, what did happen? Confession time don't come. Mommy, papa don't hear all the evil that they happen now. Then ask yourself, say, you support which Amber? Which Amber? No one no better. And you but that to cut them. It cost all them. Do not forget, Efang take more than 5 million for bury Ba Kanji. For bury for land. He won't fight her. When it be call Efang sending money, Efang deny was sending money. Efang deny. Now whether we see be provoking. Because now the even comfort of the guys una go broke bank, una do things una sell we money, go buy una door, go buy una this, big lie. So why they even talk say sell we money, one purchase you something there. Now more than they food general for them tell una. They be tell them say make we keep work money send for them for this so that they go make their passport, they go make some document, so that they go fly abroad. They want arrange a house for your house brother to get rest. Now the map that be there as door where the boy they be done so they can give food. But they say the whole fiote, master wise, they send different for the car and go compromise. That's what they do. Because wait, money no they give for diaspora. Even money they contribute for up, they reach for ground. They easy take na the one for guys. Anybody say to go kidnap na send money. We don't give na the exhibit there every day. Now only them that they open their mouth to confess. A brother I want ask you some question. You be talk to many people write their name, but that's not interested to get independent. You start paying their salary. For that money there. You be talk say any fighter where he die, you go pay a family. What's that the money there? All these things they na scam. Akwanga, you know very well. You know what you mean at the talk. It's not small convocation make you run Cameroon, you go for the diaspora, you make empty mob. And you batch small convocation, but they go send you Amba boys go carry go stand a whole Cameroon military. You no fear. You two go, but you own a convocation, make it run. How be stupid? Everybody they make noise. Cameroon government will fight, You want fight with it. They fight about Facebook. And I actually look as a oh, na be young boy. If you look up on Ivy and Amber, sometimes Amber big part upon Ivy for age. My job comes small. Why show na something? My head don't come. Now I want to see repeat because show na pa some pa then we'll see talk again much. But now me I show na the pa. Where you go enter bush carry gun say you want go fight. You want fight independent. My show na something. Then me see the papa no. Na Amber that. So don't say no. See the papa age. See that papa age. Start this. I don't show that papa. I want to show on the different one. Okay, good. Now in this, I want to show now very well. Now the part this way. Capture. You don't see the pan or that cap. Now Oliver like Yaka that. Now Mombasa that or this for that stupid one for Kumba. That fool. Already finished. That fool that. When I see that papa age, I want to ask you. All now, chop all the food that they ask for that. That papa fi born all now for age. Now in that carry gun for dancing one fight, don't capture you. But they will shoot the papa travel because Cameroon don't shoot poor farmer, poor by one tapper. That's one of can lie. Now I want to ask you now. They need to fight this fight on Facebook. We don't try our own for ground. We don't have media. We can't challenge you to know. We can't for ground. We don't more big. You can know if man boy. So people that want to talk now, she don't quiet. This thing independent, not be na for Facebook. Una can carry gun for ground, fighter don't finish auto pick, they don't run up, and then they confess for Nigeria, so no one fight again now. So una want to wait again now, my pa. This thing don't turn face. Now the time don't reach. Una be toxic now. Make people start this thing and start them. Only small, una can complete them. Now 4 years this. I want to say that this 4 years never prepare for now. For come for grand year. Una be saying they start them. Are you bacho they una be make more say una the chain can come for this start them. Una can complete them. For so una day. Now 4 years is today. Amba boy no dull. They're not dull, my brother. Now they out the kunkumas, now post say black leg, this is that. But them not fit do am. Them not fit. My brother, this thing don't pass time. Violence, no fit ever solve this thing. We don't try, don't prove a point. Most stop these things. Most save some few lives. That's a bitter truth. So, mommy, papa, one tell and answer waiting. Una don't see what will happen. Most of it will happen. Una know very well the fear for talk. That is it. Because waiting, and that is why you say waiting. These terrorists, they have the food and picking them. More buy more guns, more do this. And people are picking it, doesn't mean they go buy a gun for security and they go die. That because no get future. You Amber boy, look yourself no man. It means you be slave. These people they use you and I use them. After they finish use you very well, they, look at me. You feel say Alubacho will ever stop where they pay rent. It didn't make you money. At the camp. I'll go get for the other one so that we talk more. No for more like that. So that we can get enough things to talk today. So me, I'll go for the second video where you come out for this stupid man how they call 1990 where he rape his sister pikin and only convocation make you run Cameroon. Now in this, now yeah.
No. See, all these facts
Yes.
people set more job, make what I may let me divide that.
Good, confess.
Restoration force from today. I don't tell her before, say the day when the international government will take this problem serious. Now when we attack the people of French Cameroon, because we never did one. We don't be silent, say the United Nations will come. We never ever do one, but they don't need one so much. What we prompt objective.
Naro yeah no. It make them say the very United Nations where they tell us that they come. No never ever recognize una terrorism for that bush. Amba bona come out. So they begin the phone and say, 2018 United Nations, they come, blah, 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 blah. Up to today, you don't see them. I guess the other one again. Okay. And this. And the come, I want to show you some other one. I guess the other one where he confess, say, he don't make him money, he don't reach. Now watch the one. My play him for now. Now yeah.
Just supporting so that better things life could change for you all back home.
Now yeah.
Prince Jerry don't reach.
Good.
But Amber Boy then they control go bush.
Good.
Bus driver they pay Amber Boy the money. Before you want big house for inside Saudi Fako, you want give Amber Boy the money. The money doesn't come to the ESCO. The money doesn't come anywhere. I want to make phone calls, follow up. The money went to restoration fighters. But no action doesn't still come to defend the interest of those from Fako. Every day picking action. You do this, you do that. Aye. And then we want to talk. No. Let the president come and take over Fako. Because there are many people in that interim government with their interest at them. Because some of them in that interim government, them too, they have their own mobile money accounts in ground zero, which money move from hand to hand.
I know what to.
Farmers and others keep the money.
Sam.
And then you look me like fool.
See, I just like these people, they call it the entertain people. When they get the truth now. Now me talk, they get their mobile money on ground. Prince, he talk about it. Prince Jerry, Jeka, he don't reach. Ambabado don't reach. Ma, they be to Nigeria every day. I tell you, they ask you now. He can get duplex for inside Nigeria. Plenty, I put S for the plenty. Oh yes. He get excess money. He don't run to Nigeria. Nobody have to go change the pattern. Instead of for pick the condo they hide inside bush. Then the kidnap their hostel for jail inside every day. Now they enjoy that driving their motor air control. And he can say one count on the 15th of this month. So if he come back, me say na langa throat, I know go back. That's why I show you. I know beg you. I tell you. So una fit see am. Na me talk am. He don't reach. Mommy, papa, ma tell una be slave for ground. Maybe I told her the bitter truth. Like that. Now me talk am. No, he don't reach because wait, una don't contribute una money. As stupid as una be, una give them for diaspora. From raising country by country, they shit don't chop. He told her say he don't reach. Not true. Our boy don't reach. Not true. They get kind cocoa farm. That's why I say the boy no fit drop because they see benefit for inside. Who they chop? Now that general that they enjoy. No general for Amazon they suffer. Ma turn a very one and put up on a ear fine. No one man will consider it be general for Ambazonia where they suffer. Na lie. The only thing he tell me na say he no get that kind of freedom for work and go for town. But when BBB go in Nigeria, go enjoy it. He carry back. The day inside, they swim inside money. Now when they look at say no, if you compromise one Amba general, you don't reach. Minute I tell now. That's why I say I need the life will give all eaten. Now so many they glad for go find Amba money for good go waiting. When they kill it, don't charge them mobile money. When after they kill I so now more mobile money. If they don't tell you millions of millions. That boy they inside money. Amba boy no get bank. He bank na for his scheme. Remember say when they kill Amba boy move out of a life for touchy for move money. They get when I say the cash is 160 million because no get bank they keep money na for house. They pocket them. They no get bank. They get mobile money for their phone. So if you catch any Amba boy, man tell you, man tell all of the small boy that una overdo that small boy that for put my phone as man digress small. Una see na general them. Una just gang up even at 3-4. Una put it on gunpoint, put it for down. You see how I can be do that other man for the BLM. You say give me a mobile money. He give mobile money. He move all money for inside. Put your general for grand. Tell you say una plot ma boogie una sense. Put it for that. Tell say make sure your mobile money account. Transfer the money for different account. Oh yes, they will save your life. That way you don't have finish with you, run go you. Because you don't get no benefit for that thing they chop every day. They never give how much. They control by McCable and how much they pass on their hand. No. Then when they they see any small girl, they take them by force. Now divine and I'm not aware master. This is not talking about now. After they use power, they take them. Yes, they sleep with you by force and they get money. Amber General remove. Ike could remove like 500,000 give girl for plait head. But fact that they for gang, they don't know what chop. Even small rice. They don't get even 50 pounds for their pocket for buy seppers. And fact that they get woman them. 3 picking, 4 picking, 5 picking, my donor. There is no Amber boy no they no get picking. It's strong for Amber boy no get 1 picking. A lie. All them majority they get picking. Yes. It's in that way there. So he go listen to papa, he go leave papa, he no get nothing for job. And then when they begin they go for right, say Amber boy, we one pass motor for route. All the boys on more paper so because two terrific can for road, car how control for chop. And when can for control, they laugh for you. If you play go shoot to travel bush, he go e. That is why you, the population, you need to stand up. The boy they make their money. That's a bitter truth. The family they live large. Most of the papa, their money they for dollar yawo. They kidnap to send them money. Send us most of them for school. Send one for abroad. Some not send abroad for one man country. Now one, now two, now three, now four. So all this will happen now. What is suffer because they say make your area ungovernable. Now this very diaspora matter say to make your area ungovernable. For the day, Oliver Yekiaka, Lekiaka, Phil Marshall, we talk say he be free Marshall for Ambazonia. He the control ground zero. For say imami de, he de Yaoundé no. Christian say francophone man an enemy no. I say talk no. But for say imami de, he de Yaoundé. For say Anna Berry, for say he de Yaoundé. Why Oliver always say the control ground zero no need the family for Lebi Alem? You the control some place. Why move your family? My brother, me ask say what I think now how. If the Oliver a woman, for say they all they get people no mean the why they do what he already don't see they Yaoundé they feel free. They enjoy life. They don't move all their family them or they say make the area ungovernable. You and my boy as you dull and stupid. Your mommy there for village, your sister there for village, your cousin there for village. Every day they suffer. Many to go enter on an exchange bullet will take you sleep. You start crying, you start grow angry. Why you dull so? Mommy, the more look this thing very well, ask ourselves, we get the power to stop this. And that is why you see people who put our face out there for telling the truth. They didn't talk. They confess and tell now when you want get sense. When you want get sense. And they ask you say when you want get sense. Any Amber boy, you know, are you associate? What are you fighting for? It's a question. What did you fight for? What do you fight for? I say don't ask you. Me, I ask you, Amber boy. If you be fight for 2018 and don't say no, now very normal thing. We get a good idea. We don't enter saying make the change for the country, but realize you don't change face. Now I want to ask you say no. You decide what for Bush. If you name it thief man, you see nothing for Bush. Give me a reason. You dey fight for waiting. The very man when you fight for, actually you fight for who? You dey fight for who? I say don't ask you now. Say you dey fight for who? So that is the reality which will happen. At the car, I see play now the other one where I record this fool in himself. This fool for I don't even need to know in himself. I just play here to the talk. Now yeah.
Create vigilante groups for do kidnapping for ransom, for thief, and create vigilante groups for do kidnapping for ransom, for thief, for rape, for spoil the name for a struggle, for solve all those problems, and for stabilize our communities. We need for create a force. We get the capacity and the ability for do that kind of work, for clean the land and for stabilize the land and give our people them the hope what they need them. While we project power on the ground and project power to the international community.
Yeah, I know why we need to play and make go far finish himself because it don't make sense. I don't want to get the point. They talk so waiting. They don't create their forces on ground. They don't go train them. For say may fight against kidnapping. That for was say may fight against who? No be Cameroon military for fight against Amber versus Amber. Who the kidnap na Amber? They be telling us say Atanganji boys for 4 years today, no be able to catch one Atanganji boy put am out there. All this lie them na where una go shit down think. This boy na big time scammer. Our head don't open. Now for open our own head to more wise. Una check sense. Check sense. They create group where they no ever fit for fight Cameroon military. The one go to create na group now for create Amber for fight Amber. When na lie, immediately they intoxicate the picking for compromise themselves, they fight for who? If you give me any reason why they fight for, why you dey for fight for finish yourself, for do your things, that is the reason. Now that they don't get forced to go compromise Amber versus Amber. And me I tell you something. Now the very lie they live 2017 say they train boys for South Africa, 5,000 military. So they go start the thing and start am. When they start and the boy will come. For so that today, I want to ask you to watch me the Amber boy. Mommy, papa, una picking there, una be pay money, una picking the enter Amber. Not lie. Una be pay money, una picking the enter that dirty. Picking the people they pay money for enter Amber because they be dull. And not been a bad thing. Yes, any man, if you fool any man, they don't fool you, but check your sense now. When you want get sense, una picking them, una be glass man picking them for Amber, they pay money for enter. They tell us someone go start fight only small from 2017. So na shake work. After na shaking that work, they will bring their 5,000 army there train am for South Africa. So till today, Fosa Ide, Fosa Ide, Fosa is army dem don have so na wan go train and bring am. No one no dey. Una talk say make dem go start and don do kind United Nations don pay at ten tion for we wan get independent. Fosa the United Nations up to today, no one. Una full we kind thing, show we kind motor dem, show kind thing dem. Fosa the thing dem dey, no one. My brother, when una go get sense, when una go realize say these people dey only use una for their own gain, when una go get sense. I see they lie that again. I was matter ADF. I tell us until I digress more. ADF na the worst group for ground. That you bacho run to life in Amber Hotel now. How it happen? People start killing themselves since 2018. There's a bitter truth to now. But today, nobody know the one day they bury alive from Muyuka, that very mountain lion one. For Afako, una know am? The answer na no. My brothers them. Now when una one get sense, my country people them. Now when una one reason. Now when una wan know say people dey fool una, now when una go take things serious and realize the simple truth wetin wey e dey. Now I will just play this one for Edgar to wait tell una. Before I just wrap up. For I say confession time, I just tap am. But then I must say that I call last play my own because now he today I want talk for you, the fool.
You will continuously tell them the truth.
Yeah.
You can't want independence and you are behaving like guinea pigs. To be honest, if they ask anybody to go to the market and buy very dull people, extremely dull people to experiment in the continent of Africa, just for Sako's followers go and buy them.
You don't hear no. I say only them. Now I want to ask you, Amabo, you do it for bush. Now even that Rwanda lead to Rwanda rule country today. They say they go can book. I dey come for that part. How will be very stupid and dull. Now I want to just play the last video from Bezena Pama. I don't watch it. I want to just repeat the video so that more talk something. More na here. Confession time.
This is for the forces on the ground. There are some of you, our own forces, who have begun indulging in acts that I can call crimes, war crimes. I'm saying this in the open. There are some of you on ground zero. I know you, I know your names, I know where you are commanding. I know each one of you. Some of you are within the Muyuka Ekona estuary. You have not only sent letters to our people around my 16 and Bomaka, headed by a son of my 16. My own senior brother has not been living in his house now for close to a month. My own direct brother has to pay ransom to some of you people. You have become a nightmare to the struggle. And by so doing, you help people like Satan Incarnate and Tangaji to create their own self-defense groups and claim their armor boys because of the.
Now, you don't see all the lies them now. Wait till they happen and the reality. It don't tell una the bitter truth. Now I want to ask you where they watch me today. I want to ask you where say be journalist, you learn can book, you can politician. I want to send one that ever come around government, we hear them from their own mouth. They tell us wait, they kidnap Ebenezer Akwanga, my own brother, they ask him for ransom. Amber no get friend. If Ebenezer Akwanga be get power on ground, he say he be big man from Ambazonia now. He be activist, he get power for ground, and they control the boys. Why Amber get go kidnap your own brother take money? It shows say wait, no get if you don't know if you get control over the boy them again. Because the boy don't know say wait, they defame them, they lie. So they don't they honor to just bring out their point, make people just follow them, make they seek for recognize, make they don't look like some people that they get some brain for their head, make them around go and pay attention, make they use that for their political gains, make they use that for seek a ministerial post, make they make them for make more revenue, more money for themselves. Now you look at very well, you did ask yourself say dialogue with who? Mawe, you know if you get control of the boys on ground, maybe I ask you if you call Bezak Konga, you hand down Bezak Konga. If you move Amber boy for bush, the answer na no. If you go kidnap your own family, your own brother don't run your house, snake leg for your house, then he call yourself a big man inside Ambazonia, then clap for yourself. So you be very dull man. Man, they talk about not get brain at all. They don't get brain for una hate. That's the bitter truth. They don't get control over ground. And then when they do this, ask them all, the guy talks to Atanganji boy. Ask yourself, say now, for 4 years today, why I never catch one Atanganji boy? Because they look at the Cameroon government be very weak. If they put a for position, be incompetent of their position, when they talk for them, if they can't back out themselves for do some kind of thing, just shit on them with their own zone. They only use them, they rubbish the image of this country. While the so-called people they on powers, you they on position, you own response. In fact, position where you be very responsible, like the minister position, but most of that shit don't are quiet. Because most of them be incompetent for their job. Now they fear this, fear that. Because wait, you go see non-entity, they don't know if for wipe his shoe, can't talk for you. I see some other woman some day will be there for some forum. He called Chief John Good. He said, Good. I be asking a question. I said, Mama, he said, yes. I said, me, I ask you something. That man, don't forget about the crisis. Don't forget about what we dey inside now. They not get respect. I said, that man academically wise, he pass you. Age, he pass you. For nothing, you know, if you compare, you don't forget about anything. You don't forget about rubbish. Because if you turn on me, I talk anyhow. They pull you and you know if it's tie, you know if you wipe the shoe, you know if you tie a lace for shoe, you know if you even be a great man for your house. Oh yes, you know fit. Because you not qualify. If you are educated at that level, you think you overget yourself. First you there. First you there. What you don't give them up for your country, nothing. Then you see somebody at that position, you don't even fear. What a mama naga they call some fools or nick on way, you don't rub oil, some mobile lesson and speak there for most of non-entity. Some real fight, begin to work out together, share itself for social media, empty lab, some. It shows the way to you be irresponsible mother. You want to rule people? We are picking the work at doing our prostitution, the snap, the naked, the publisher out there. If you do and secretly, if you do and they want to out there talk to people, at times look your behind, ask yourself a question. Say, are you qualified to talk to people? You know the EV share? You know, if it's man, they were if you want to look the most dullest human being, then go for Sako, you follow her. Then a man of God, a president, did they insult themselves? Do not get even respect. Which day, ever see some Cameroon minister got rubbish some other one? Which day, a David Cup minister, some chief got rubbish some other one? You don't ever say which day. You just want to be incompetent. You want to be fools. Today we decry that digression more. Today we decry sovereignty. We need the youth. May they climb over powers. May they climb over powers. There is something that one more can more understand very well. When I see that thing that they come sometime, at the use of fee, I just be ashamed when you use that kind of word. You know why? This thing called Ambazonia don't make me, I don't know many things them for life. It don't expose me for many things the way I never know. It don't make me, I don't know them. It don't make me for see how some people they be very stupid and dull. You know they follow name. Oh yes. Now I want to ask you, if you look the youth of nowadays, the youth in particular, for Cameroon to know to one get position, we are educated, no doubt about it, but we will not get manners. We are very rude and arrogant. If you see small boy wey don learn some small book, it make like say he be the highest person. But you know something, education no mean say you go school over there. No. You are educated, yes. How creative are you? When they put it for certain to bam, okay, I put you like a deal. Go out there. You meet up a situation where you therefore arrest them. How are you creative to calm down that situation? The matter is not about the education. You don't go to school years, you get the brain years, but you not be creative. You not get manners. You not be approaching things. Oh yes, majority youth of now our day will not hold position of responsibility because we go finish all body. That is why it's waiting. Education fine, but education no over matter for some kind of things. That's a bitter truth. If you look like position like minister, people they say come on learn book plenty parts of minister them, but at least they get some educational level way more fulfill that gap. Then they look your attitude, your moral. If you look the youth of now our days, they will never. I don't want to go far. Look Eric Tato. Eric Tato say be journalist now. More so put Eric Tato the minister of communication for Cameroon. What Eric Tato go do? He go kill all man for Cameroon here. Small position where get out the key position for terrorists where they inside for Ambazonia. He do it. He say make they chop up people, they hand them, they hate them, make they do this, that, Gary them, do this, that. Now the kind of people that want to go give them position. These terrorists them. Ajubacho, where in the open mob, they talk rubbish, they say the boy they don't, they particular, they do evil act, them, they don't deny them today. Ajubacho, they give position for minister for the country or minister of defense as you claim say strong for military. You say they'll chop cheap their head, they may put a hanger for street. Now I want to ask you, which people if you get that kind of position for them? You come for Eric Komesako, they give small position for Facebook country, small $13,000 and small ration them. What will happen today? They embezzle that money. Then why you can't give a whole country like Cameroon manager? He go do her. He go crazy. It means you're not going to see quite more water for drink. If water say water no even see am again. If the water wey dey clean fine, wey the manager no go even see that one again. For the so-called Ambazonia no get country, they dey embezzle, they dey cause shit, they dey thief, they dey do that, and then the people they wanga put in position. Are they not youth? It shows they will be incompetent. Oh yes, that is the bitter truth. That is it. So we the youth, our attitude and our manners of approach, it no fit encourage the leaders them for give position wey they give we, the country go crumble. Even the poor man will manage small garri, wey the manager go fire. I mean say small manage, even though they know they all big or feel marginalized, it's very normal thing. Many people dey be entering fight because they feel marginalized. But when I say God no fit solve the thing. Now I want to ask you, if that pikin wey you marginalize the job now today, if you give position, today they put that place, that pikin will chop. Look Ambazonia today. If they don't see you small, you want be small house, they don't can kidnap you. You want buy small clothes, they don't can kidnap am. They see you even look fresh, small for eye, you pass your boss, or go kumba, they will put you for that carry inside bush. They will leave home and say, hey, do one fresh, you put better chain for your neck, and see they still get money. Then are the kind of people that want to give them position. They tell me how the leaders them for today for the country don't look with the youth they say will not be correct, will not be given no position. That is why they can be there. Because we the youth, they show them no encouragement. Wait till you don't do like a youth, you get small money, you free your brother, say, go enter for bush, go there, go carry gun. Then what you do for the country? Nothing. Then you say love the country, you say one own position, more think very well. Education no mean say you over as you go school, you know everything. There are people who don't know go school for your level, but they can occupy a position where nothing ever occupy them. Because you know why? They possess the character that the position fit them. I prefer to take my way get first school, they get manners, he get cute, he get feelings, he get focus, he be creative for give a position for minister than for give you get master degree will be arrogant and rude. I not give you if you never be president. Oh yes, because you know why? When I give that position, you go claim to overknow, I go finish all my country. But that might not go in that school. At least he get manners. If he's more rich, if he understand, and if he make things right. That is the bitter truth. And now whatever the keys for the country, if you look at very well, if some person gets on small, I don't digress small social life all day. If some person gets on small store, if you say me, I get my store, my business at the door, I go employ you a good plenty degree. No, man, I tell you, we don't approach these things for that something happen. If you meet up on small girl, we get a first degree, you tell me manage your small store, it will drive all customers. Yes, you know why? Maybe some worker price on small thing, I get 500. You tell them for Android for the match your phone. You want to talk for him, look you. Get out of my front. Get out. You be who? You know my level of education. I get first degree. I be teaching that. Did he chop that certificate? Oh yes. He be very arrogant and rude. But then if you just on small girl, no go to school, no even manage that place. Now for the live day, you need to play for that place. Oh yes, that's a fact. He be very submissive. First, no matter how you come, he will insult you. But now if you say overlearn that book, that is why you see today in our population, the most educated people are the most poorest people in the society today. Because you know why? They be full of themselves. You go book, how creative are you? There are only few learned people where they get the manners of approach, the manners of taking things easy. That is the reality. Instead 100% youth of nowadays, at least we get a 40-something% where they go school. They get the school really go through them. They pass through that school. But today, that's the reality to the face. Oh yes, you put some small power position, you want to make like that time, it crona over now. You want salary, you be who? Now vraiment, if you some small to get money, it pass it for what talk with to get out. If you slap you try to go and get the money. Because with the youth of now our day, we need to encourage the leaders them. They bar them for giving some position because it shows will be incompetent. Why would they cry? First of all, we look deep into ourselves. How are we living our life? You are educated, yes. How creative are you? If they give position for Joe, they push you for outside now. How creative you handle the population? How you feel with the people? That is what we are facing today. Look, example, terrorism for diaspora. If they don't get degree for Boyaye, Magbata don't get degree, they go school. That's a fact, they go university. But look their life. How are they doing? Magbata, how did they behave? Tapam Ivo that you batch, how did they behave? Chris, and how did they behave? Are they not youth? So if you give them position of Cameroon, they will make the country go crumble for 1 minute. They be self-centered. Better say, They say, tell the devil you know that the angel you have never seen. I pray, say now, all na Anglophone, we, more pray, me person probably no die now. May this struggle, may this crisis stop for Anglophone, so may peace can ever die. Me I advise any Amber boy, me I tell now. Because that part fall for ground today, my brother, forget. Wait at the sound for my eye. Wait me at the sound for my eye. I don't lie well. That is why sincerity. Ambazonia don't go after any person where the progress. So my people, I just come to more understand the reality wey really happen. I don't digress plenty. So you yourself, put yourself and ask yourself a simple question. First, you stand up. All this evil they perpetrate on our own people. You think give me any reason why we Amber get for kill brother? If this not be business, you think give me any reason why Amber support to criticize about brother, talk evil, threaten, call, compromise themselves? Tell me why. If this no be business, una get one common goal, una claim independent, but why una dey compromise yourself every day? Why A no fit talk with B, B no fit talk with C, they una say una dialogue? I want to ask this question very, very well. Some person, that is why you see me here. I dey just wait till one, they might talk an opening. Sometimes they fear for call me, that's the bitter truth. For me to one journalist or one professor, where they make more, but it's not economic, they make for me, for stand up with you for debate, I don't go school for your level. But I get question for ask you for your front that they will feel disgrace. But I want ask for 1-2 questions for now. When they watch me today, I want put them for now to they watch me. How when I get plenty book for it. Make me and ask you. So when I talk say Cameroon government never go the root cause of this problem. My question to you, the intellectual, as you claim you are educated, what is the root cause of this problem? Can you tell me? The root cause that will say wait to make Amber they kill Amber, Anglophone they kill Anglophone. That is the root cause of the problem. Answer me that question. I want to ask you now, what is the root cause? When I see journalism incompetent, I make noise. I want to ask you now. That is what I tell them and say, Bo. People do want use your voice because they want seek recognize. Yes. I'm a boy there for Bush. If you are, watch Al-Qaeda for foreign country then, do not they go right for battlefield. Go meet up the boys them on ground, interview them, go pass. They'll put your head for ground. When the wait where someone don't come on, I can't be kidding, can't talk. You don't ever go for ground. You there for Douala Yaoundé, if you are ready to make empty mob, you don't ever go for ground. You never ever go for ground. You don't know where the pass. You don't get no slightest idea. You get a rumors and information in a lie. Because I want to prove a point, I want me to recognize you, you make noise. I want to ask you, tell me the root cause of this problem. The root cause now will say, me Amber, the compromise Amber. Me Anglophone, the key Anglophone. Now the root cause that. And if they address the root cause of the problem, how manage you go solve this boy, they will disarm them. Because the very people that tell us they carry arms, do not be able to control the boy them. Now I want to ask you today, what is the root cause? And me advise you now, my brother then. If we will not forever carry gun the Anglophone population, send that picking them for bush, today we find out federation for federation. Yes, that's the bitter truth. We will stand up, maybe push it picking them for bush, make we go carry gun, and only allow for don't get federation for the country. But no way, Amber Camp instead escalate many problems. That is why UVS commander need to understand the problem don't plenty. People don't live their own refugees, they can't cancel they suffer. Do whatever they suffer. Can't thing don't happen, country don't chakara. Government get many things for a brain. It's not easy. But you like a Cameroonian, I want to ask you, we say the professor for university, blah, 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 Cameroon government don't do this, don't do that. I want to ask you, what you don't ever do for your community? I don't want to call the government, what you don't do for your community? How many youths you don't ever help of your community? Tell me. How many youth? You own position. How many youth you don't help out for your place, for your community, for your subdivision? And what you don't do for the country? You be professor, you render salary, they pay you, you never do nothing for your country. If you be policeman, you do work for Cameroon, they pay you salary, you never do nothing for your country. Because you are paid for that service, they don't pay you, what do. If you are a teacher, they pay you for do that service. That is why you are there. You did go out now for the money, you know the pay, you know if you ever do them. That is the bitter truth. So I ask you like individual, what you don't do for your country. Which help you don't help they loot them. I'll be facing have a contribute money for Europe, buy even Okada. More than many $1 million. Now for me buy even from 100 Okada, send out for Israel, divide 50 to Northwest, 50 to Southwest. Say they picking up buy Okada 300,000. On a balance we take up. Build some hospital, open some things. But today una do wetin? Una take that very money, contribute am, send people that believe make they go die because una wan make some point. Because una wan score na political score, una wan score na political reason dem. Why we wicked so? You there for abroad, you don't ever call some pikin say my brother na how. Take if some of una there for that one I watch me to na there for women country, I don't contribute no less than 3 million francs catch. Give am for the terrorist, make they go to build their house. But you don't ever call some pikin, see they surrender for the art center. You say, well, you call some pikin say petit if you do it, make me accept to you. Like, make me accept you like individual. Take the 2 million, start your life. How many pikin ever do am? How many of them already call for check out the pikin they live, but that pikin they fight for that to not turn for one compromise them? They will talk waiting. Cause they help the government, which don't help the government. Government don't employ everybody. Even for America today, now private sector they make Europe be big. That's the bitter truth. But today we don't encourage ourselves. But they were picking the they go end their life. They talk so you love them. My brother out there for bush, ask them and say he like you. You will know it for side. He never ever see you. They go tell you I'll buy you gun, give you. Go to the glad say they won't buy you gun, give you. They give you gun a better future. Why not give some money to start your life? Not that all man will go school, go excel. Yes. So man be good enough for your business. How many picking the rich turn so today? Me and ask you now. The incident for Cameroon a day, not for diaspora, any son a day. Which youth if you salon me, just say Clovis. You see that house for them now. You see that boy get that motor or that RAV4 or that Carina E or that BMW where they stay for that house, where get that stuff for day. Now me I help that boy. I be proud to say he don't be man today. How many you don't help him? But if you count how many don't send them for die for their early grave, plenty. You never ever see them. But it happen for gang. My brother Pa Victor now, Patrick, say don't watch people die. You never ever see them. People don't die. People don't die. Young boy don't get grave. I swear to God, if I remember that now. And I get one thing for tell for diaspora. When I mark my word, I swear to God, I swear with everything in me, mark am somewhere, I talk an alive. If we not solve the problem between we and una, when I come for Cameroon, they'll pick una coconut them for streets. Let me tell una. I swear to God, maybe na 100 years. Even they are picking, me not step for Cameroon here. What they don't cost am for we. For my brother, them people they get half-handed. Go see some go get one foot. Young boy, them are taking out. Now I get one eye. I get audio from my phone. I can't live with play with one ear, with their own ear. The evil they take off for gang, people are picking them because I don't fool them, send them for bush, and they go die for nothing. So when they come out, they go kill them. When no man will do nothing. When they ever the struggle for see food picking them, they go die. Why we wicked so? Why we wicked so? When it happen, bring Pobia. Now Pobia the better picking them gun. Me ask you now. Now President Pobia the better picking them gun. Now President Pobia give them bullet. No, that they give them gun and bullet, make they go die. Then when they don't compromise them to the same crisis, Pobia do it. President Pobia do it. Now I send them for bush. If it doesn't make they come out for bush, and say they not come out. Because I want make una point clear to make una money them. They are turn and say, I swear to God to Bible, not dialogue, not do with terrorists. Put them fine for my ear. Ayubacho, they are business where they do them. We a fan, now they work at the disarm camp them. For say wait, when I want get powers on ground. Make me a tell una, you know they. Oh yes, you know they. Not that another one. Because the Cameroon government try, means the Cameroon government the award criminality. At that all man will enter for terrorism. That's the bitter truth. Not that another with them. My brother that way for find innocent video for me. You know that love me I. Ma tell una. That the boys them on ground. I don't tell God.